We're in the 10th round. This crowd responding to the courage of Earnie Shavers. Did you see him in the 9th round? And now he's taking it again. His body was bent over in two, and yet he did not go to the canvas. Look at that uppercut. Holmes continues to win the fight up to this point, but always there is the danger of what happened in the 7th round, where there was, by the referee's precepts, a clean knockdown. Earnie got in a left. You have to keep watching for every blow Earnie throws. They are few and far between now, but if they can connect, Earnie's doing the talking, as you saw. Both fighters exhausted. Both of them. Look at that. That's not professional fighting, but there is nothing left but the heart. And Holmes half falling over himself from fatigue. This is the way it was with Norton and Holmes when they were both exhausted at the end. And there is Earnie, just trying to land that right, and he landed one. They are both so tired. Holmes just looked down at his corner from instruction. Holmes back with a flurry. How he does it, I don't know. We're almost at the end of round 10. Now, what is he doing here? I don't understand what referee Dave Pearl is doing. It looked like he was going to stop the fight. Back comes Shavers, but he didn't. I will talk to him between rounds again. Live. Referee Dave Pearl, apparently totally confused, halted the action in the waning seconds of round 10 because he said he thought the bell had rung. There was still about 18 seconds to go. There's Holmes with the right off Shavers. 11th round action. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And both fighters exhausted. We have had one official knockdown. It occurred in the 7th round. It came from nowhere. Shavers executed it against Holmes. A long, hard right over Holmes' left, which had dropped. Seemed to have repaired the cut over Ernie's right eye, or over the corner of it, but the left eye remains virtually shut. His corner said, stay with him, stay with him. If you land one, he's gone. Look at that, though. Earnie bent over almost in two. Defenseless, his hands at his side. Tremendous fight. In terms of a brawl, not in terms of skills anymore. Excitement engendered by the courage of Earnie. Look at him smiling as he takes blow upon blow. We're a minute 45 into the 11th round.
Howard, like Ali said, he's a tough acorn to crack.
He really is. Look at that right against the left side of his face. Dave Pearl, the referee, checking with Earnie, trying to find out if he knows where he's at. That's it. It's stopped by Dave Pearl. It's an 11th round technical knockout. Larry Holmes, the winner, and still the champion. But he almost lost. He almost lost it to the courage and right hand of a man who's listed as 35. There'll be no more times around for Earnie Shavers. Oh, maybe he'll fight again, but there'll be no more championship chances. So it ends for him. But it ends for him in a very gallant way. And it ends for him with, as you look at Holmes, his arms upraised. It ends for Earnie Shavers with the crowd standing and cheering his courage. And so It has been done again, and Holmes is the winner. We'll be back at ringside in a moment. So we are back live at Caesar's Palace in the Sports Pavilion. The crowd is still here. No one has left. They realize that a boxing lesson turned suddenly into a brawl, that it happened in the 7th round. They realize that Earnie Shavers doesn't have the greatest of skills. Clearly, Holmes has the better skills. He is a boxer. He can move. Earnie can't. But they love the man's courage, and they love the power of his punch and the excitement he brought to this arena when it happened in the 7th round. In the meantime, in the 9th round, there was that mix-up where the referee called it a slip. There is Earnie, depressed, understandably so. The great dream now over. And here comes Larry Holmes down now to talk with us. A tired Larry Holmes.
2 minutes on the 11th round. Davy Pearl, the referee, stopped the bout. The winner, and still
2 minutes.
The official announcement as you continue to look at Earnie Shavers. And what a disappointment for that man, but what a triumph for Larry Holmes. And here is Larry Holmes with me now, the camera to turn upon us.
I want to be great.
I want to tell you one thing, my friend. We're still waiting
fight, Larry.
for the camera to come down on us. We've also been joined by Rich Giacchetti, and it was, well, it was, as I said, in the end, a brawl. There we are on that camera, Larry.
Lisa, I love you. I'm all right. I'm a
I'll tell
bad
you.
champion.
I'll tell you one thing that you men both prove. There's not a bit of dog in either one of you.
Yes, it is, Howard. Doberman. Remember I told you that? All Doberman. Knock me down, I come back.
Give Shavers credit. He did catch in that 7th round. You know that.
Howard, I talk a lot. I try to sell myself as a champion. I feel that I have proved myself over 32 fights. Earnie Shavers will knock all of them out. The hard puncher, Earnie Shavers. The only thing about it, I can absorb the punishment. And I feel that I'll be champion for a long time. I'm still going to give all the heavyweights a chance to get something that I didn't get. That was the head shot at the heavyweight champion. I proved myself out. I'm tired of proving it.
Okay. What I wondered about, Larry, was you talked about Shavers as a hard puncher. His punches next to yours in number were few and far between. But did he hurt you earlier, before the 7th round? I saw a blow in the 2nd. I saw another in the 4th. I felt you might have been stunned.
He hit me hard enough to make me realize it, that he can punch. And I feel sorry for all the heavyweights that Earnie Shavers fight, because he's galloped and he proved himself as a boxer, a puncher, and he can go the distance. It's just that I was hitting so far, so much, it took a lot out of him. I cannot discredit Earnie Shavers or any boxer who gets in the ring with me. As you know, I worked very hard for Earnie, and if I didn't work as hard as I did, Earnie Shavers would be the heavyweight champion of the world.
Right. All right, I want to show the viewers once again round 7. And I'd like you to talk over at the time when he floored you out of nowhere, because you had given him a boxing lesson in the early rounds.
Oh, Lord.
So let's take a look at it now. Go ahead, Larry.
See, I was so confident, and that just to show you can't keep building confidence with a puncher like that. But I'm a boxer, and this man is slick. I watched the films, and he just waited, and I'm waiting for him to throw that overhand right over my left, which he does. That's why I try to lean to my left quite as much as I can, lean to my right, because he's strong, and I don't care what John Tate and all them other fighters do. Earnie Shavers will take them all. I don't care what they say. And I just proved to you again, Howard, I'm the baddest heavyweight in the world. Got up from a puncher and whoop him.
Right there, he got that right over your left. And you were getting careless with your left, as you said, beginning to drop it.
Confidence, Howard. And that just to show you, you got to go in there. We all fight.
Hold on 1 second, Larry. Ernie! We're going to be talking to Ernie right after we finish this. Ernie's coming right over. And you pick up, Larry.
Ernie's a strong fighter, and I don't care what he says. He wear a man down. He take him out. He hit him.